Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Wavlength INTL podcast. We know it's been quite a while since the last episode. Episode 18, we were talking about community safety. We had another special guest on here, Super Hylia. If you haven't watched that already, go catch up on that episode. It's a really, really good episode to watch, especially if you want to know what Hylia is trying to cook up for the Smash Ultimate community. But man, episode 19.
Wow, long time coming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh, but before we jump into everything, let's go over our topics for tonight. We've got Platfight Gaming Championships online. We have some words to say about that. We've got Reina finally revealed during the Evo announcement trailer, as well as Evo revealing their main lineup of games. Rivals 2 is on there. We'll talk more about that later. And last but not least, time permitting, I do have something special that I was cooking up as a prototype for the Rivals 2 and 1 community. That's right, both communities, because we all know that I care about both games. So, if time permits, I will be showcasing what I put together for my fan engagement project because I hopefully would like to make it a reality in the future. But let's go ahead and start things off. Outkast, how'd you do on your test? Because I know the biggest reason why we had to delay this a
Oh
bit is
yeah,
because I
yeah,
had finals
motherfucker, I
and
failed.
Outkast had that.
I failed by
You
like
failed
5.
again?
Failed by 5. This bullshit's luck. I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Literally, I went from like 69, not nice in this one scenario. And then I got 68, and then I got 65. This bullshit is luck.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
dude, there's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So that's awesome. So, the other now moving on. One of our other topics is Platfight. The other reason why we didn't bother doing another podcast episode.
Oh, God, yeah. Uh, so December just had like a pretty big slew of like back-to-back online tournaments, and notably Platfight and Coinbox, which, for lack of a better term, we're just gonna ignore it outright because it's the same gripes that we had
I
previously.
mean,
It's just that at
high
least now
key.
it's on a Saturday.
Well, high key, Coinbox ran better, but the bar is
The
already in
bar's
hell.
in hell.
The bar was already in hell. Like, the skeptic here is unaware of what happened, and he's gonna be very educated on what the fuck happened.
Oh yeah.
If he's
And of
done, if
course,
he's done looking for merch.
Me, for just to keep it brief, my final stuff went okay. It was just mostly projects and essays. It's funny because I actually like writing. I think writing is one of my secret hidden abilities that I don't tap into enough. I'm just getting sick and tired of writing like essays specifically for assignments, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But moving on, let's go ahead and finally get into Platfight because Jesus Christ, we didn't even get to the event already, and I was already pissed off.
Damn. Oh, pop in. All right.
So, before any of this even happened, obviously when I first saw the trailer, I was like, why is Bam Bam Boom here? Why do we have a crypto game in this lineup? Why isn't Melee here? My theory is that the Melee community does not like the organizer behind Galint as to why this wasn't added, or just simply Melee wasn't popular. Either way, Bam Bam Boom just makes the rest of these games look embarrassing. Well, that was the first thing. The second thing was the merch shop, which,
Well, we're already starting here. Fuck, dude. All right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
So
The incident. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm good with starting with that.
so as we all know, normally when you buy any skin like this, and you get the base version of it. So if you're buying any Lover Zetter skin and you don't have base Lover Zetter, you'll get it. If you already have base Lover Zetter, you get bucks back from it, right?
Yeah.
And so here I am thinking that, oh, okay, I'm gonna be able to get 3,000 Aether bucks back because there's 2 Rano skins, so it's only 3,000, not 4,000, along with Platfight Zetter for the reasonable price of $20. And that's I say reasonable because this is the same price of like 4 skins that you would buy for a monthly event in game. This became a reasonable price to me until I felt like I got scammed. I want everybody to direct their attention. Yes, I zoomed in all the way here to this portion of the bundle where it says, does not grant currency for previously owned skins. You guys want to know why that was added? Because originally, before Platfight, this was not on this bundle. The reason why this got added to as a disclaimer was because of me. Because this bundle did not give back Aether bucks. How do I know this? I had to put in a bug report saying that, oh, I've redeemed my code. I didn't get bucks back. Because, again, I'm normally thinking that you get bucks back from skins you already have. Which I already have. Base Hockey Loxodon, base Basketball Rano, and base Lover Zetter. So then, I put in my ticket, and I get a response saying that, essentially, not all third-party sellers of Rivals 2 skins will give you the option to get bucks back for the skins that they're providing if you don't have the base version of the skin. And now the same dev went on to tell me that this is an error because this was supposed to be on StartGG. That pissed me off because now it felt like I just wasted $20 for nothing.
Oh my god. So, hold on, pause. So, literally a dev straight up said that this disclaimer should have been on in the first place.
Yeah. Which is annoying because why wasn't this here from the get-go? And so, the same dev made sure that this got added. And then I'm sitting here like, well, I wish I knew that this didn't get bucks back before I got scammed. Days later, Edalus DMs me, compensates me. Keep in mind, the devs, Aether Studios themselves, not only worked with me to make sure that there was a disclaimer added onto this, but also made sure that I got compensated because there was no disclaimer. To both of the devs that helped me, George and Benoit, thank you both. I really appreciate you. But to Galint,
what the fuck,
I'm
bro?
never buying anything that's labeled with Galint on it ever again after this. I am sorry. I am actually not sorry. Because why? Why did it take me buying something for a disclaimer to be added when this disclaimer should have been there from the get-go?
Oh my god, Skeptic
We're
thoughts.
not, folks, we're not even into Platfight itself yet. And I've already ran into a major issue. Now, we don't know how many other people bought this Galint bundle, right? This bundle is only really good for if you do not own Lover Zetter, Hockey Locks, or Basketball Rano still for some reason.
Quite literally,
if you already own the base of these skins, it's not worth buying these unless you're still missing all of these alts.
Yeah, literally, unless like you bought the game like out the box and then just bought the pack. That is literally the only way it's useful. But then already off the jump, you spent like $50. Because what, the game's $30 plus this pack, it's like $20.
Yeah, so that happened. We'll get to merch numbers a little bit later, but now let's actually move on to days 1 and 2 of Platfight.
So
Outkast.
Yeah.
You played in both days. Tell
Oh,
the people about your experiences with day 1 and 2.
well, day one was fine. I only played an Asby one or an Asby two. God help your soul if you play an Asby one. Um, but yeah, no. I only really got washed because I don't put time in, but I wanted to support the community. However, holy shit, dude! Already, I just see fucking DQs upon DQs. We'll get to that.
Now, Cherry, I know why Cherry couldn't make it this day. I don't know about everybody else though.
Even then, Cherry was working fucking OT, like during the bracket while at work.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
I don't even think that counts. But we'll get into why the DQs matter and like the easiest fix. But oh yeah, by the way, circling back on like you getting scammed, I don't ever want to hear anybody ever saying the devs are greedy, the devs are money grubbing whores, the devs just like are using predatory practices for to get money off of you when literally Jazz got reimbursed and then gave Fennec $1,000 for a contest that ended 6 years ago. That is dev support.
Yeah,
Just gestures like that. I never want to hear a fucking reviewer like spitting a shit story like that. Holy shit, dude.
Again, we say this time and time again. We have amazing dev support. They may not always listen to us.
For good
They
for
may
good
not
or bad
always give
reason.
us what we want, but they're still listening. And listening is the most powerful things that anybody can do.
Yeah, just like this bracket. Oh.
But yeah, the DQs. Now we didn't. Now I want to preface this by saying that Tekk and I, we did some counting on DQs for all the main games. We didn't hit the side games, but I will say that Rivals 1 did have a lot of DQs as well.
You guys fucking
I can't
suck.
speak for Framemakers, I can't speak for Slap City, and I can't speak for Smash Flash 2.
I can only speak for Roll 1. You guys fucking suck for that. Jesus. Where's the support? Where's the pull up? Where's the pull up game, not the pull out? You guys are very good at pull out game in this one instance.
Jesus. But yeah, real quick, Rivals 1 had 35 entrants. Now, by logic, this should have counted towards whatever RCS thing that they're planning. And if you don't know what RCS thing that they're planning, please go check out the pilot episode. It's still up. Then I looked at this, and then there's just DQs everywhere.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think
9,
we counted
10.
13.
I
think we counted 13 in total, and that puts it at less than 25.
Yeah, 35 minus 13. That's 22. Let's go Taylor.
Which, by their requirements, you need an event that has 25 people. I want to say after DQs.
Even
this doesn't count, but even then, you guys could have had an opportunity to get something that counts towards whatever you're doing.
Oh my god.
Googly moogly.
Oh Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. we already talked about Jazz getting scammed. We're talking about DQs in R1.
Mm-hmm.
And I said their pull up game was atrocious, but their pull out game in this one instance was amazing.
Well, oh boy.
Actually, while we're on Rivals 1, Tekk going
Oh
on
my god! Yes,
because of DQs.
Yep.
Yes, wait, hold on, no, but like I want Tekk to elaborate on because Tekk competed in more brackets than me. I only competed in the 2. Tekk competed in 2 brackets in one day.
I did. Let me put the cam on real quick.
Yo, man, go ahead, King. Go. Oh my God, this guy.
Oh no, that's not supposed to be there. What happened?
Let's go. I
All right,
love
all
blue
right,
dots.
all right. Okay, all right. We're good. We're good.
There he is.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Well,
We're
we'll
good.
get into
Okay.
merch like later, like even
Oh
more.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Well, as you guys have already covered, sorry I'm late. DQs, pathetic.
There's
Did you
there's
guys
an
go through?
easy fix.
Yeah, I mean, did y'all go through every game? Y'all already went through
No,
all
not
the.
yet. We were
We're
taking a
gonna
speedball
speedball.
Okay.
to Rivals
All right.
1.
Okay. Why the hell is my fan blowing my hair so hard? All right. Anyway, so I competed in R1, NASB 2, and Rivals 2.
I'm sorry.
NASB 2 and Rivals 1 was in one day.
An
And
hour. Oh my God, we didn't talk about scheduling.
an hour before each other. As I was in my losers match for NASB 2, my round 1 was starting for Rivals 1. I told my opponent it was going to be quick. He was very nice.
Quick matches.
And yeah, and
Oh God.
I went straight from NASB 2 to Rivals 1 within like that. Like I'm pretty sure I alt F4'd the game, closed it, opened Rivals 1, and then did that. But I just wanted to show support. I told it wasn't going to be any longer than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. But yeah, so I competed in Rivals 1, and I got 9th. How? I mean, I know how. I cheesed everybody. Because I was not playing hot whatsoever. I couldn't. There's a part if anybody goes to my stream at all, there's a part in there. I think it's maybe my losers round 1 or round 2. I'm like, I am not confident in any of my combos right now. Like, I was just taking 2 pieces and getting the hell out, and then just trying to cheese damage. Where's everybody at? I'm not saying y'all are garbage. I don't want to say that, but where y'all at? Like, pull up, but y'all definitely pulled out. That's for damn sure. Lots of DQs there. Pretty unfortunate. I'm glad people did compete in Rivals 1. They also seeded me second to last, which I guess is okay.
They don't know about Unk.
They don't know about me. I mean, not. I mean, you could put respect on my name, but like I'm fucking old, bro. Come on. But I'm old, but I still got 9th. Me and another Louisianian by the name of Sailor Sacred both got 9th in this tournament, and like I got beat by 2 veterans. I got beat by Human Lime, and I got beat by Genova.
Okay, well, yeah.
Genova's more the veteran in that sense, but yeah.
I'm sorry, you were not beating Human Lime.
Yeah, I don't think I am either. I mean, as soon as I was
Genova, like the fucking slimmest, maybe.
Yeah, but that's only because of the.
That's because of the matchup.
Hodan matchup. Yeah. But and that was I had a lot of fun during those. I was like, wow, what the fuck, this is crazy. But yeah, Rivals 1 was I'm glad it was there. I just wish there was more people, and I wish there was more people that like stayed in the bracket instead of just DQing out. And I guess I'll just do it like super quick. I understand that there was a lot of people that had issues during like the times, like the scheduling and everything, which we will get into scheduling in a minute. So I do know that some people like they straight up couldn't check in. Some of their computers shat the bed. Some others, some other stuff happened, and some other times was like not cleared until like last minute, and those people were like, oh, I thought it was at this time, and then they got DQ'd, and then they were like, yeah, what the fuck? And then they didn't get to play in some of their brackets, and some people didn't get to play in any of their brackets because they didn't enter 3 events. That was pretty sad. And yeah, I don't want to take it all the way to scheduling because I know we still have some other games to talk to. But once we hit the scheduling, that's a can of worms. This entire event was a can of worms, and none of it was good.
Hey, no. Take that back. There was one good thing that happened.
There is a good thing, and we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah. Sorry.
That's because of one individual. But yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, buddy.
We love you, Zeus. But yeah, this trail of DQs.
That's gonna be a running theme.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
boy.
Oh, baby, baby. Not like that one studio.
But yeah, this slew of DQs is, I'm going to assume, consistent across everything. But like I mentioned earlier, me and Tekk, we focused on the main events
It was
to
36,
see.
not 39. Damn.
Yeah, so we counted every DQ. This included DQs from people that played either in winners and then just decided to DQ out in losers. What I did take away was anybody that DQ'd in winners but started playing their sets in losers. I also counted DQs that were due to like technical issues as well, because those are still DQs at the end of the day, even if we do know the context, and you will see what I mean by that later. But Nasby 2. Nasby 2 managed to cap out at 64 entrants, had a DQ rate of 36%. That is the lowest. Everything else you will see is in the 40s or higher, right? So next thing that had the second least amount of DQs, Rivals 2, surprisingly.
Woo!
Despite how
Wow.
many people DQ'd from Rivals 2, the DQ percentage was only 41%.
Let's go. Even though there was like one pool where it's like, wow, only 4 people like fucking played.
Yeah, which
So-
is still pretty bad, but it's not as bad
We
as
coulda-
another game that we'll get to in a minute. Bam Bam Boom had the least amount of entrants, had a 44% DQ rate.
Come on,
Right,
Tech. Why
next-
didn't you play in that?
Because I was only allowed in 3 fucking events. Okay.
Oh yeah,
I wanted
that's
to,
right.
I wanted to enter multiple events. I was gonna make myself play in all the fucking events. But I was limited to
some
3,
dedication.
and I didn't want to go make a burner account to enter 3 more
God damn it, bro!
events.
I almost,
Because
I literally said that too.
I felt like that was gonna be, you know, against the competitive integrity or some shit. So I didn't do it. But maybe I should have. And we would have had more people actually playing the game. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, one more person on Bam Bam Boom.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Hell
God,
yeah.
This fucking game.
God.
We'll do it.
Holy
We'll talk
fucking
about that
shit,
shit
dude.
later. We'll talk about that later.
But those are the 3 games that had the least amount of DQs.
I'm
so
disgusted at one of those games.
oh boy, so on to the games that had the 3 most DQs. Starting with AFQM. AFQM had the largest prize pot of $2,000, had a 52% DQ rate, and this was the only main game that had an entire pool of DQs.
This is beautiful. This is great,
Yep. Isn't it wonderful?
bro.
Not a single match to be played here.
That
Only a handful of people that were actually present moved on to top 32 without having to play a single match. Not a single match was played in Pool C6 of AFQM.
dude, fucking, you're legendary. That's a
But
legendary.
I also want to sit here and ask, you know, we have Bucket Slayer, Jodo Das, and Ace. Did they DQ? I know the other one that's
No,
top
so
32 qualifiers.
No,
Did
those
did
3
those
did
players-
not DQ.
Okay, so they ended up playing.
oh they
Yeah,
they
those
ended up
three.
playing in the end because they
Yeah.
okay, yeah, they actually just checked
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They just they just didn't even play.
Yeah, so three of your players in that pool were awake.
Dude,
The other ones
Ace
were
Ace
resident
just
sleepers.
checked in. He's checked
Oh, that's all he did. That's all he did. He just checked
my
in and
God.
he just flew by. That's it.
Oh my God. I don't know if like marketing was just down bad or like it was just poorly promoted or what. But like holy shit, dude. If you just present numbers to people that care, it's like, nah, this looks like shit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
This looks awful. Yucky.
And you know, we've talked about AFQM before here on the podcast. This is honestly kind of sad for me to see, considering that this game is fun. I want to see it succeed. Even if it's even if it's like one of those flash in the pan games, I still want to see it
It,
succeed.
either way, the man who made the game made bank, so it's like he could just
Yeah.
come back stronger with another plat fighter if he really cared. But like, I just want more plat fighters so it like boosts the genre,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
want more plat fighters to be alive that actually put an effort into being a functioning game.
Uh-huh.
You know where I'm going with when I say that, and actually uses like proper art.
What? You don't want crypto or AI generated art assets in your plat fighter?
No. I want a real artist that drew that shit out on paper and then translated it to their computer.
Look, all I'm saying is I think someone did really draw the character Pass from Bam Bam Boom.
That
guy-
you're like, I cannot believe that Bo is actually real.
Yep.
Like somebody drew that shit.
Panda with a cannon. Bulma, not from Dragon Ball, is in the game. It's crazy. But we gotta all show.
Skeptic's favorite character.
We gotta show my girl Cat Teeny love. though.
No, we're done. We're
Okay.
moving on from this. What was the next? What was the next one?
Next up on
Unironically,
the
Biz
chopping
Bam Bam
block was Ultimate with a 59% DQ rate. And I remember seeing Kilogram Hours, who's one of the best DDDs in Ultimate, post about how his
Yeah.
pool was just like full of a bunch of DQs.
If I had time, I would hunt for it and just send it to you. But no, we gotta move. We gotta blitz through this.
Yeah, and then last but certainly not least, Brawlhalla.
Oh,
The
buddy,
game
I
that
got
gave us
words.
some pain on day 2. We'll get more into that. 60% DQ rate.
Now, for the people in this game having an amazing pullout game, I understand. I get it. Like, I get it. I sat there in Zap stream, watched grand finals. Watch grand finals get a reset, by the way. And I'm like, man, I get it. I feel like, you know, in Persona where it's like you finish talking to somebody, like you're like to like boost your stats, and like when you feel like basically it always ends off if you rank up. Like, I understand this person better. I feel like I understand Sandstorm after watching Brawlhalla Grand Finals reset. Like, if I had a social league with Sandstorm, that shit would raise. That's like, damn, bro, I understand why you fucking quit.
Your heart grew 2 times larger?
Yeah, I get it. And like, dude, like, goddamn, that is a game of all time.
Oh yeah.
I just sat there. I was watching Zeke watch party.
Oh my god, dude.
And then
we
Brawlhalla
watched-
Brawlhalla took so long to finish that by the time Rivals 2 Top 8 started,
No,
Zeke
Zeke
just ended their stream.
Yeah, Zeke just rage quit. Not rage
Zeke
quit,
gave
but
up.
like just yeah, did the opposite of my towel.
And I was like, damn, but I don't blame them because I was just sitting there watching Brawlhalla. I was like, what is this really just the game? I don't see the appeal of this at all.
What, you don't want to play as Juan Cena, The Rock,
No.
Avatar Aang?
I do.
You're in the wrong genre, Tekk. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm a-
you like
Bam Bam Boomer, bro.
you like Bam Bam, but you like shit products? Bro, why don't you like Jey Uso as a wrestler? Or Nia Jax?
Next time. I'm not. Look, we're not here to. I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out about wrestling here. I'm not crashing. We're gonna be here for an hour. The viewers don't want to hear this. Go to the next. What's the next topic? Hurry up, Jazz. Save it.
So
Oh
yeah,
my god.
as a spectator, I didn't enter anything for Platfight because I do not have the greatest internet. I don't have a way to get LAN. Please don't tell me how to get LAN. But
But
as
they're
as
a
a
power line
spectator,
adapter.
running these numbers and seeing this happen, this is embarrassing. And I made sure I put that down in the feedback form because how are you supposed to attract like more people, more sponsors for Platfight offline if this is going to be the turnout for stuff?
Man, what was that solution that we had that we've like said just offhandedly when I was streaming? Man, I'm trying to.
Pre-event check-ins.
What's that?
Pre-event
What
check-ins.
exactly is that though? Like, explain.
So, Start GG has a function that allows you to set a check-in timer so that
Ooh.
people are able to pre-check in to the tournament. And by pre-checking into the tournament,
Oh.
that lets the organizers know that you're present to play.
Oh.
Something like pre-event check-ins could have easily prevented all of this.
What? An easy
Or at least
solution?
most of this, because we don't know why people DQ'd. All we know is that we think the most of these DQs came from a lack of a check-in timer, and then as well as miscommunication on when the start time was. Because I heard a couple of people that were confused about when stuff was starting.
What? Pre-event check-ins? That could fix things? You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about this too? Like, Rivals 1 devs did do this shit for RCS. Literally, they gave you an hour. They gave you an hour to do pre-event, to like check in.
Oh man,
That's crazy. That's not even enough time. I need 10 minutes.
What? Set it up on Tuesday for Saturday, please.
They and like you couldn't even sign up like after when the pre-event check-in just goes up. So like it's like, oh, but they could just register. No, like even then Platfight cut off reg like on the Thursday.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, you idiot. Pre-event check-ins literally prevent the shit stain that is what's on screen over here.
Well, don't worry, because when Platfight comes back to being an offline event, we might just have the same amount of DQs because they're going to be like, we're only serving lunch at 12:30.
And your bracket's at 12:15.
12:35. So while you're in line, if you're not by your station, oh, you're DQ'd. Sorry. But
You want some baller merch?
yeah.
Oh,
Or
I want some
or
baller merch. Woo,
or-
let's go.
if you're a top player, we'll hold for you.
Oh,
specifically.
right. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta talk
Well,
about that one real
for
quick
you.
before we move
Yeah.
on.
yeah.
Sorry, Mr. TL, I've been eating for 2.5 hours. My bracket started at noon. Why is it like 2:30? That's okay. Are you ready to play your match now? Luckily, your opponent has just been sleeping, waiting for you.
So unfortunately, there is like somebody that had to DQ in top 8 of all places, but they were having computer issues like from the jump.
Yeah.
And that's not even a Rivals 2 thing. That is just unfortunate circumstances. However,
Ion was getting the brunt of like every single computer and game issue.
like it
During
like
day 2,
holy
and-
shit, dude. That I felt so bad. However, nah, bro, we gotta keep the show moving. Congrats on
Yeah.
getting top 8, but like, dude, bless godly soul. Cause like Ion like crashed like 4 times, and he was letting it happen. I'm sitting here like, after the second, it really should have been like, you're done, son. But this is a top seed. Would you realistically do that?
Did Ion crash in Rivals 2 or Rivals or
Just he only competed in the 2.
So
okay?
He was
Yeah.
crashing throughout the day, but it would only be like he would just have to reboot like once.
Yeah, so that is definitely an issue that I also experienced because during my losers match, it was like in between.
Yeah,
If
that's
I went
when it would
to-
be happening.
Yeah, if I went to local or online, whether it was training or regular local versus CPU, any fucking game mode that wasn't like, I didn't even test like target test or any of that shit. Every game mode I tested crashed my game. I was able to enter the lobby with my opponent. We tried to start game 1, it crashed my game. We tried it again, it crashed my game. And then we tried a third time and luckily it worked. So
No, but we're
yeah,
talking in like top 8. They're already
yeah.
behind. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm bringing
Yeah,
this up.
They
now.
are already behind, but I'm also just bringing it up as
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
this is an issue in Rivals 2 that I don't know what the fuck the fix is. Is there too many people? What's happening? Like what's up with that? We'll have to get a survey from all the entrances that
Yeah.
didn't
Like,
DQ.
but that is just fucking. But the only reason why I bring this up is because it's like, okay, so yeah, you don't want to DQ one of your top seeds, but it's like, man, if this was little Timmy that made it this far, you're gonna tell little Timmy to fuck off after the first crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like not a Platfight thing. This is just like across all fighting games, like
Exactly.
an online bracket. So I'm not singling out like Platfight or just platform fighter like tournaments. No, this is just a chronic problem that I could see happening. It's like, no, you're gonna tell little Timmy, fuck off, kid. You're not talented enough.
Yeah.
And
But then the other way around is like it'd be such a disservice to DQ this really good player and not have people, witness their greatness.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you're cracked at the game, but like,
but it's like, yo, bro, show's gotta move
what do you
on.
do? What do you do?
Like, and I get it. I get both perspectives, but like, fucking, like, let this POV sink in for a second. Because like everybody starts out and they suddenly forget where they started when they get cracked at a game, and it actually sickens me. But first world problem.
I mean,
But,
you're not wrong because it's not something you can inherently fix. It's just pure favoritism.
Yep.
And it's just like, it is unfortunate since Ion can't control it, but it's just professionalism, like basic professionalism to keep the show going so that you respect the spectators' time and the other players' time as well.
I just realized it wasn't even like was Ion forced to, or did Ion just say fuck it?
I think Ion just said fuck it because
Oh my God, they were just gonna let him keep
even
going.
before top 8.
They were
Even
gonna let
before
him keep
top
going.
8. Ion versus Sapphire all the way back in pools. Ion's game crashed last stock, and that's how he got sent into losers, right? So he's going on this losers run. The next time this issue apparently pops up was against Ant, which is the top 8 qualifier.
Yeah.
Ant didn't want to take the game for pride reasons, which I get it, and at this point in bracket, we're not behind, right?
Yeah, no.
Now we're in top 8.
Being behind only started here in top 8. We were actually making good pace despite DQ timers going crazy, which was like 15 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, so now we're in top 8. We're already behind because Brawlhalla Grands took 2 hours to complete. We get game 1 of Godly Ion.
And then it kept
They
crashing.
complete that. Game 2 just doesn't happen. Ion struggling like 4 times to get this done. A lot of people were complaining and saying that, oh, Godly should be able to take the game, just DQ Ion. And this didn't happen until after Ion tried to restart the game and get back into the lobby 4 times. And all of those times, the first time was like, got in game, got booted out. Got in lobby, got booted out the lobby twice, and then just couldn't even open up the game anymore. By that second, and I know Outkast, you said this as well. By that second time that Ion couldn't get into the lobby, that should have been when the DQ happened.
Oh, I'm just talking when he had to restart again, because I thought he had to restart at some point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But like after the second time where he wasn't able to get back into the lobby,
Yeah.
that's when he should have been gone.
And that should have been a TO decision, not the player going, fuck it, bro. In which case, I respect the player infinitely more. than... Whatever, man. You're gonna even know where I'm gonna go with that. But again, if it was little Timmy, you guys would say "fuck off, child."
Yeah, he would have got shafted instantly.
Yeah, they're kicking little Timmy actually.
They're kicking his head like a fucking football, and he's rolling down the hill.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
Jesus.
That was very vivid. Okay.
Wow.
I know a little
Bit
bit more about
graphic.
Outkast today.
I'm sorry, this bracket brings the worst out of me. Anyways, moving on.
You just randomly
No,
kick kids.
we know why, but yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
how
by the way,
top 8
yeah.
ended.
Yeah, actually, no, speaking of time, this is the one time we're not following Mutt. So, why did it take Sparky and Lancon an hour to play for stream? Why did it also take Shadowhawk and Sophie Lowe to play, like, why did it take them an hour to be on stream?
I don't know, Outkast. Can you inform us?
They were, I'm convinced they were, those sets were queued up and ready to go. Why are we going with the other sets first? They didn't even do this bullshit in order. Like, I need to understand, like, the scheduling on how they determine things.
What scheduling?
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Yeah, what scheduling?
Like, that was insane to me. Like, fuck, man. So there's that too. I don't ever recall having like an issue like that, even in Coinbox, for that.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
for this instance.
the box series still has its own slew.
It has
of
its own
scheduling
slew. It
issues,
has
but-
its problems, but it's like, fuck, dude. At least it functions a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm willing to give flowers to that. That's crazy. But yeah, no, like, that was one thing that was fucking miserable to like see as a competitor.
Yep.
And it's like, yo, and then fucking me and Lancon didn't even get to play right away. It's like, bro, when did this shit start? Oh, can you actually like find the scheduling in the homepage?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure they had it. Jazz.
Let me see. Yeah, let me go back
They
to the
didn't even
homepage.
like that shit wasn't even highlighted either.
Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna type in platfight.com.
Get something different.
No, it just takes you here. Amazing.
Go, scroll down. I'm pretty sure it was there. There it is.
Yeah, right up there. Scroll. Yeah.
Okay, top, like, so what is that? That's like, is it by EST or like what?
All times are in Pacific.
Yeah, so, like, holy fucking shit. I just...
Now, they added that like semi last minute.
No, you
Because
are
before
lying
that,
to me.
no, because before that,
Oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
a color block. It was just times. It was just like if Jazz scrolls up a little bit and looks at like up.
Was it only this that you saw?
No, go up. Go up.
I was about to say
Oh,
that's somehow worse.
Like if you look at the wording under like prizing and rule sets, how that's written out, that's like that's what it was. It was just typed out there for scheduling, like that, like a few quick matches or whatever, and then we'd be like this start time, that start time, this start time, which isn't necessarily
That's not
bad.
bad. I would rather have both actually.
Yeah, but it was.
I thought what you said is like it was the thing below the actual scheduling. I was like, bro, that's
Let me
somehow
see.
worse.
I'm gonna see if I can find this like the other way.
All right, what else? I think that's it for that.
Back to merch.
Oh, buddy, yeah,
Again.
Skeptic.
I love merch.
Did you find what you would have bought?
I did. So the only things that I feel like I would actually wear outside are the Platfight cord hats and the hoodie. Everything else is like it's either too corny or it looks too cheap for the price that they put it at.
What, you want a Mordex hoodie? Let's go! Wow, I didn't know you brought
Could not give a
Brawlhalla.
rat's
I did
ass
not
about
see you.
Brawlhalla.
Like everything here is just like overly priced for what you're paying for. At least that's my sense of like clothing. Like maybe the material is good and maybe it's like, oh yeah, $30 or $50, $60 for a hoodie or a t-shirt. Maybe the material is good. But even if we're giving them that, the designs themselves, they either don't stand out too much or they stand out way too much. Like there's no like perfect in between.
So, a little birdie told me, actually told us, that if you look at some of the shirts, it's made through Gildan. And those shirts are like hella cheap. So the prices
What?
that they're charging for
Oh
it
my god.
ain't math. I'm not gonna reveal my source, but I heard through the grapevine, they're like, bro, those are Gildan shirts. That shit's cheap as hell. That shit should not be that much. Now,
Oh my.
I'm gonna give them a little bit of a like benefit of the doubt. I think the word search shirt, I think that's kind of I could see that.
That can work.
I think that the hang in there with the cat, that's just kind of like, one of those little like sassy saying memes or whatever, like shirts that people wear outside of life or whatever. And then like one of the hats that has like the Platfight logo, but like the other stuff that just says
hats
Platfight.
look good.
The hats do look good.
Like
now, personally, I'm gonna be copping me a Nick Jr. tee because that's the fucking the mascot from when I was a kid. So that's the only reason that I'm even buying that shit. Otherwise, like I don't think anybody's. Yeah, exactly. Literally, they're like, oh, these are for all the unks. All one of them that bought the fucking shirt.
Did you already buy it?
No, I'm gonna be the second person. And then besides that, yeah, that's the word search tee, the Platfight logo hat, not the one that says Platfight. And
I
then
think the brown hat, the brown one with the pink is like, okay, that's fine. Like,
yeah,
that's
the hats themselves aren't the issue. Like
the hat
I
and the
guess
beanie is good. I think is good,
Yeah,
and it might not be cheap material.
Wait.
yeah.
How am I just now realizing that this postcard tee is $35? Why is that $35?
Because
Did somebody back it? Please tell me somebody. Oh
No.
damn.
no,
This
because
should
also
be the same price as like the regular Platfight tees.
well, wait until you just go down to Lil Rivals because boy, oh boy, are you gonna be disappointed.
Golly gee willikers.
Yeah, I said the same thing about the Lil Rivals tees as well.
2, 3 people bought Lil Rivals tees. 3 fucking people. An Olympia, a Crag, and
I'll let you guys
An
all
Orcane.
finish, and then I'm gonna drop something.
so the Orcane, a nice blue shirt, right? But that little logo on the pocket should not make that shit $35. That's crazy. And basically, like, ain't nobody wearing maroon shirts or a purple shirt, apparently, because they only bought the gray shirt or a blue shirt. Now, I want 2 of them, and I'd wear it in public because I wear fucking anime tees everywhere. I don't give a shit. But, like, Crag is too goddamn small. I don't play most of the other characters. So I'm just buying Galvin because you can see him and Orcane because you can see him. And right there, that's already 70 bones.
Or 2 shirts that shouldn't even
$70
the
plus.
cost of, like, again, the Platfight tees. They
So I'm
should
gonna
be
be- I'm gonna be-
$25 with these tees.
I'm gonna be spending $95 on 3 shirts. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't even realize this, but yeah, like the colors are just not good. It's so overly saturated and it doesn't really stand out. Like there's so many similar blue colors, maroon colors, pink colors.
Well,
It's just yeah.
the blue. If you open up all the blue shirts, if all those colors, they aren't different shades. The Rano and the Edelus and the
gonna have to
Orcane, it's
squint.
all the same. It's all the same blue. You can open
Wait,
them
they're
up.
not even
even-
different
does
shades.
that
They're
even-
the exact same shade.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
no,
wait,
I've
first of all,
already-
does that even look like Rano?
I've already looked at everything. It's like a chubby cheek Rano. That's what it's
Okay,
supposed to be.
Sure.
But you can open up the images individually in a different tab. In a different tab, Jez.
All right.
So click it, and then, yeah,
I'm gonna put them all side by side.
yeah.
Okay, the Orcane one makes
Oh,
sense.
you're lying. They're all the same color.
Yeah. They're all the same shade.
What?
Same thing with the maroon, and the only one that's different is like the Claren. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm a liar. The fire, yeah,
Dude,
The
that's so
fire has the
lazy. I
same-
could literally make this in Photoshop in 2 seconds. That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
And it's
my
sad.
God. You
I
didn't
like-
even you can even give maple green, bro. What the hell, man?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's so
well,
weird.
the Earth. It's supposed to, for the Earth characters. Now, I like the character designs. I think they are cute,
They are cute.
but not for $35. And you can say like, oh well, we need like, we need money or
Money.
return on like the investment or that we did for this, but when you have 3 motherfuckers buying these shirts, you're oh boy.
That should be signaling alarm bells. Like, okay, we
Yeah.
did something wrong here. Is it the colors? Is it the
Did y'all,
icons?
did y'all already
quality?
go over y'all statements for like what y'all
we're
said?
not even gonna. We're not gonna even go over that because we're basically
Okay.
bringing it to the surface here.
Yeah.
Except
So
with a level head.
yeah, I had said, not to cut you off, Skeptic, but
I'm gonna let you finish, but
like the merchandise shit, like I'll just share mine super quick. I said that the pricing was questionable, specifically the shirts with the pocket and the small logo of a Rivals 2 character being an additional $10, as well as the varsity jacket being quite expensive. That's $110, by the way.
God.
I also
yeah, keep going.
we already talked about the the mess up with Jazz buying
Yeah.
stuff off the merch shop. I talked about how like sales weren't the best because y'all only had a total of like 13 backers at that time, and you guys can price things a little lower overall, and I think that you would probably get more sales, or at least do like a bundle type package. Like they had the Gallant Rivals pack on there, so you could also do shit where you package like shirts where you can either do like buy one get one 50% off, or a small reduction of the price where you get 3 shirts for that are $25. You can get them for 55 or 60. That way, like it's honestly it's basic fucking marketing. How can you get them to buy more? Because if you say like, oh well, I want this shirt, well it's buy one get one 50% off, you might as well buy another one. And if you find 3, you're like, oh well shit, I have to buy a 4th because I need to get that deal. You can even do like a full fit pack where it's like a shirt, a hoodie, a beanie / hat, and you get that as a discounted price because it's like, okay, pick the other thing of clothing and do that. But none of that was implemented. And I know most events don't even fucking do that. So, why are we targeting Platfight specifically? It's because the prices of this fucking merch is crazy. Now,
there's one thing you guys are
we-
neglecting. I'll see if you guys
we
get it.
could be wrong. We could be wrong because maybe we need to look at previous events merch shops and maybe we're being a little too harsh on them, because I know that a lot of those people, they don't have a bunch of
But usually you're already in person, like looking at
Yeah.
the shit. So it's like
Or,
it doesn't fathom in
Yeah.
your mind to do it.
like, but there are events that do group shit together, like the Gallant pack or whatever. You can get like, oh, get all the Rivals keychains for like $30 off if you buy them all. I forgot what event did that, or like all of those little chibi figures of them as stickers, and get that as a group or whatever. That's just, you should do that because it just makes more sense.
Mhm.
But when you have merch that's this fucking expensive, and obviously no one fucking bought it.
What?
The only thing we don't know is we don't know how many people bought the Gallant Rivals exclusive pack besides Jazz. Like,
Yeah,
And-
we don't
and
know.
she got
we don't
scammed.
know. We don't know the number of this. We don't know how much direct money was
Which
contributed
one
to
person?
the one
Jesus
person that
fucking
did
Christ.
did contribute. The thing that sold the most out of this entire merch shop was these Mordex stickers for $6. These stickers are the only things that were justifiably priced. Because they're stickers.
Yeah.
Justifiably is like a wow, that's generous. We don't know how much direct
I know.
contribution it was, and I have a feeling it probably would be Cherry just towards Nasby. I have a feeling, but the thing you guys didn't think about is shipping prices.
Oh yikes! Buying 2 shirts plus the shipping. Yeah, I'm good.
Let me
And
actually
especially me being from Canada,
I'm
bro.
gonna fake buy something to see what the shipping price is.
Well,
Let's just
so
go with
could
the
that be a reason for
Wiki.
inflating the prices? Maybe. Then maybe just include that in the description.
Yeah, if they most
know.
of this could have been avoided through
Honesty?
basic communication and like basic marketing.
Like Odyssey? Yes, it could have. Also, I'm gonna be real.
And like Tekk said earlier, like if they just bundled it, like
yeah,
he said, with like a hat, a shirt, or a hat and a hoodie, and like maybe a sticker or whatever, or a bag, like it just would have been perfect. It would have drove so many sales just doing that basic thing. But here we are. It's like, oh, do I really want to buy 3 T-shirts, paying $20+ for each of them? It's like, no. Why would I?
Do I really want to buy the varsity jacket when I can just buy 5 games from Steam?
Exactly. Like the value proposition is just not there.
With 3 shirts, I just did the stuff. It would cost me $107.06.
I did.
Jesus.
Oh wow, that's if you buy. That's if you actually actively buy shit. How much was that?
Yeah. No, so $107.06. So subtotal would be 95.
Wow, congratulations! You boost their like money to up to 384.
$6 shipping and $6.06 platform fee.
Wow.
God damn.
That's a lot for 3 fucking shirts.
I feel like
It
that
is.
shit would be higher because I'm Canadian and they probably make this shit in America.
That's like 32 something a shirt.
So that's where I'm going to cap it off with and talk about Platfight. Otherwise, I'm gonna get upset at the not spreading stream out. That's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
Jeez, Outkast, you'd be spending 147.
Ooh.
Jeez. Good lord. Yeah, you like shirts.
Overall,
That's true, you do like
Platfight
shirts.
was just...
An event.
I don't see how this is going to be able to sustainably return offline in Canada, which I don't know why it wasn't in Canada to begin with.
I don't know.
When it was offline last year, but I just don't see how Galint is going to be able to run this again in Canada, considering that it barely made money with merch, it was advertised poorly, there was DQs across the board for all of its main games, and then not to mention, at least from what we've been seeing with Battle of BC, we don't know if an alt license is going to be acquired for, or rather a Nintendo license as a whole is going to be acquired in time.
One at a time, Jazz. One at a time.
But yeah,
like
I do not have faith that that Platfight's going to make a return offline strong enough.
I want it to because like Platfighters kind of needs that like type of like Evo type energy where it's like every fighting game. Right, but every platform fighter. I want this to succeed, but in seeing this it is incredibly depressing.
And like you said before, the concept is really cool.
Like
it is just like you're playing Evo, but it's just unfortunate with the people running it. They're not doing it in a way where it can give them a decent return.
Like I want this to succeed, and especially because it's like it's gonna be in Canada. But it's like it would be an awesome comeback story. I love comeback stories. Oh, let me tell you.
I just think it's really impressive how people just keep inventing ways to fuck up.
Oh man, dude, you weren't impressed with wrestling?
Like, are you like having meetings on like, all right, we're gonna get everybody hyped up, but hold on, we can't let them expect. Like expecting the unexpected is one thing, but you're just like, there's no way they do this, right?
New era. We're
Like,
in a new era.
oh my god, it just, I don't know, dude.
Oh
It's
my god, dude. And this isn't just a Platfight thing. No, this is just like across the board, like of like any media, like we as a collective try to consume.
yeah.
Like this isn't just Platfight or platform fighters. No, this is just everything. All right. So I think that just caps off Platfight. Wow, we only went an hour and 2, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Nice. We did it.
Last thing I say as we transition on to Lorena and Evo. Rivals One community. Why were you trying to run a Rivals One bracket in the middle of Platfight?
Oh yeah, right. How are you guys like behind Bam Bam Boom of all things, like for the lead up?
Yeah. There was a point in time where this
I
Sunday
hate
bracket
you, Tekk.
was behind Bam Bam Boom in signups, and it had a $300 pot, and it didn't pull ahead until the day of that it was happening. Guys,
Did they have DQ?
why did it take until the day of for you guys to pull ahead of a crypto game?
I am actually fucking sad and I'm disgusted, bro.
I don't know. A game with aerial shielding and infinites.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bam Bam Boom like had 0 cash. So like there's like extra no excuse. So like I don't know, like I genuinely need help understanding. Like call me Mark Anthony because I need to know.
Yeah, instead of, supporting the tournament that had Rivals 1 on Saturday, you guys opt to go for the money bracket. When you guys could have had like a full 35 entrant bracket, or even more. You guys could have had the same 39 entrants in Platfight without money. Without money.
Nope. We don't play unless there's money involved.
Oh, which by the way, to that,
sure as the person that won Platfight for Rivals 1. But
and competed in 2.
True.
And competed in 2 and didn't didn't play in the money bracket. So I don't know what the fuck's the problem. And why is everybody allergic to streaming the bracket run in Rivals 1? Anyways, moving on. Questions for later.
So how many people DQ'd out of that other bracket?
Don't know, don't care. They got their money.
I think we said it was. I'm not even gonna bother check. We'll look at that afterwards. But anyways, Lorena,
after this podcast.
Lorena, out of nowhere, shadow dropped, and we all know how we feel about stuff being shadow dropped. But Lorena revealed during the Evo announcement stream this past a couple of weeks ago.
I got that notification as I was cleaning my fucking kitchen on Taco Tuesday. My phone was on the side. I was wiping down the stove, and I looked and I was like, huh. Why'd I get a notification from the Rivals Discord? Swiped and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I got done cleaning up and I was like, all right, let me go watch this fucking trailer. Let's go see what happens.
Oh my
Ridiculous.
I mean, at least the trailer, as usual, did not disappoint.
Okay.
True.
Before we actually watch it again, so my whole thing is like the shadow drop could have been fine if a dev or like if an announcement came up after it was revealed we're a main game. It's like, hey, yeah, guys, you guys might want to watch this.
Yeah.
At the latest would have been cool. I was like, oh, new character or new mode or dirt. But no, shadow drop. Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, you just play the trailer.
Yeah.
The battle is my stage!
Dude, that special pummel's gonna tilt the fuck out of me. Getting out of that shit.
Yup. Yes, I'm so hyped for that.
¡Levántense! Sigo siendo la reina.
Hell yeah.
All right, the win screen is pretty sick. I do like the victory screen.
Same.
Oh yeah, by the way, side note, they learned their lesson with that with the fucking with like shading out the characters. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So people can't guess.
All right, but the first time we all got into a call and saw this trailer, we were all blown away. And I'm still working on my reaction video to this, but I know Outkast has his out if you guys want to watch that one.
Yeah, I just talk about references I think they did,
Yeah.
or like just like drawing correlations to things.
I gotta
I
put
love
mine
it.
out. I forgot to edit it.
Oh my god, like even down to just like the stage itself, like I just was like, yo, this really reminds me of like this one wrestling promotion that was out called Lucha Underground, and it's like, bro, this literally looks it gives me the similar vibes.
The stage also looks like Skeptic's favorite F tier character in Nasby.
Oh my god,
Bro.
gosh damn it.
No, I thought you were gonna say the color scheme reminds him of like his favorite character in Rush Rev.
No.
I see that too.
No, I mean, yeah, that could be, but you know, who's the character against Skeptic?
Torment.
You want me to leave? Now or
No,
later?
not Stone Sturdy, doofus. The other one.
Torment,
one you see-
Torment.
No, not Torment. But
No, that's what I was referencing. Like the color scheme of like the character itself like matches the fucking stage.
Oh, the El Tigre.
yeah, Tigray.
Oh yeah, that too.
What do you mean? El Tigre is top 5 according to Thunder's Reign, or in the SS
Yeah, the
tier.
the best player.
Okay, he's rage baiting, so what?
No,
It worked.
cherry rage baits. But either way, we're getting off topic.
Baiting, so... All right.
But no, I think the trailer was good. I still think the Arcane trailer is still the best one for me personally, but I think it's in the top 5 though. It's not bad.
That's because Arcane's trailer was just a gigantic lore dump.
which
Which
by
is
the
like,
way,
but there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that.
we
But
need that.
That's
Yeah, we need
true,
that.
but I also really like the transitions. Like the
Yeah.
transitions and the pacing of it was like just really well done overall.
Yeah.
The pacing here felt a little bit too quick for me. Like I wish they took a little bit more time to do the cuts, but other than that, I think it was fine though. I definitely think she has the best animations in the game. Like there's
Oh,
just
for sure.
so much like character in each move.
Yeah, so that was one of our complaints. Is like, man, these characters barely have personality. I mean, you're gonna need it if you're gonna have a pro wrestling character.
True.
That character better be the most expressive. Also, I'm disgusted at people, by the way, when referencing this fucking move. You know why. And you know
Dude,
what?
the skins for her are gonna be so insane. Like those are gonna be actually skins I would probably buy, even if I don't play the character.
We need a
Skeptic, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said the simps for this character are gonna be the same, insane, not the skins.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
but
Oh,
yeah, but
true,
the,
actually.
the Simps would also go insane just for this move. The
Yeah,
move
we
that you-
know.
Yep.
We know.
Yeah,
we
no,
know.
You're one
and
of them. Wait.
You know what? Even me on commentary, I'm just gonna like do the same thing Booker T does when the Devil's Kiss comes up. Oh yeah. That. Oh my god. That. Whew. if you know what that move looks like in wrestling, you'll know why the man does that.
True.
I feel like it's the same
I'm gonna
thing.
let the viewers look that one up on their own. risk.
What?
Yeah.
You don't wanna-
Put a gif of it. Put a gif of it on
You
the YouTube.
No,
We
you
totally
don't.
need to
You don't want to pull up the TikTok video I sent you.
Oh,
No, don't actually do that.
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
boy,
not.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Don't actually do that.
I'm not.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but if you
Lorena,
subscribe to the Patreon, though, you could get
Oh
access to
my
that
God.
exclusive
Dude,
content.
if we had a Patreon, there's gonna be like every so often me and Tekk watch wrestling, and then it's like us complaining about booking. But either way,
yeah. All right, so Lorena's gonna be sick. She's gonna be hype. Her skins are gonna be fucking dope. There's so many wrestling references that they can put in here.
they could give it to other characters too,
Yeah.
like tuxedo. Like you can even do something simple like Tuxedo Rano. You can just give him Jim Ross's outfit.
Oh, true.
Like except like he has a cowboy hat.
Yep, and some barbecue sauce. His barbecue sauce is the needles.
Oh my god.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
Oh my god! And then it's just a fucking it's a lasso for his like the thing
Yeah.
around him because he's an Oklahoma boy.
Exactly, and his sports jersey version has the Oklahoma.
Oh, or
I
they
don't know.
just do that. They give him like a fucking
Yeah.
palette for like Oklahoma University or
All right,
some
we're
shit.
nerding out too much.
But no,
Everybody's-
like some little things like that, or like you can give like palettes of like and that pay homage to like wrestlers.
yeah,
that,
we need
Yeah.
we need a whole like Cena pack.
Oh my!
Yo, if they do that,
hate-
I'm dropping some dollars.
Nah, bro.
If they do that, how are we gonna see it though? How are we gonna see it?
I hate
Oh,
it.
you're right. You're so right.
Dude, the amount of jerseys that John Cena has is insane.
Yeah, it is actually insane.
Like, it is insane. Like, even just this year alone.
Yep.
Like, just this year alone.
I
I'm gonna pass
I
this
found
to-
out that all of his new shirts that he wore to each event was references to the jerseys he wore way back when he was wrestling 23 years ago.
Yep.
I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. I know this
sent-
isn't a wrestling pod. Sorry, guys.
But no,
But-
like, just even little things like this, it's like, yeah, you can just like do an entire color palette of just this shit because the man retired this
Yep.
year. And it's like, yo, you can just like hit. This is like a lightning in the bottle thing. Or it's like, yo, you got wrestling nerds that would pay money for this shit, and I know because I'm one of them.
Yep. Wow, these are almost as expensive as Start GG. I'm joking. This is more expensive than Start GG.
No, this is easily more expensive, but like it's worth it because like, dude, you don't know when the shit's actually coming back.
True.
And like,
Wait,
it's
the
not,
champ
it's not,
actually looks pretty cool.
It's not cheap material because I have some of the shirts.
Yeah.
Like this shit actually feels comfortable.
Guys,
But-
I can't see half of this merch.
Oh my god.
I can't either.
All right, I guess you.
No,
two
but
are not-
I can see the color potential that they have to work with just off of using John Cena's merch alone.
That's just
like,
one.
even
That's
the
just one
towels.
dude. Huh?
Even the towels.
And that's just one dude. And there's not even. It's not even just that either. It's like. Just because Lorena's like based off like luchadors, like you can like go with animals too with this too. Right? So like there's like the potential for marketing for this character is insane.
It is, especially since like she's a character that really gets like the audience going. It's easy to see what she does and like what she's good at and what she's not good at. It's a very good like introductory character, I feel. Maybe like not so much in like, oh, it teaches you like
Oh hell no.
a lot about the game, but at least in terms of like picking up and playing her, I feel like a lot of people would resonate with that character a lot more than like Absa or like Forsburn or just characters that
Even
are a little bit
Galvin,
more
like,
complex.
Even though Galvin is like fun as shit to pick up and play, dude, that character's hard to make work. So you're not gonna see him as often as you
You're
would
damn right. That fucking character.
as much as you would think in like top 8s at tournaments. So even if Lorena isn't the best, if she did make a top 8, it's like nah, the crowd is like likely gonna root for Lorena.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
the
gonna be
Lorena
it's
main.
gonna be just like when King got top 8 at Evo. I think it
Oh
was
yeah,
it was
was
either
it Little Majin?
yeah, it was like either Tekken 6 or 7, I don't remember. And the whole storyline for that was crazy because he went out on a date with his girl to Vegas for the fuck of it, forgot Evo was that weekend, and then said, "Hey, is it cool if I could beat Evo? I'm probably not gonna do well." And
He got top 8.
Dude, he's such a sick player, dude. I love watching his King.
He's so sick. I've watched that little mini doc probably like 5 or 6 times.
Dude. And
It's so
that's
good.
high key what we need is like having a character like this could like generate storyline with it, not even just with the players, just within the match.
A wrestling character creating a storyline? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Never heard of it before.
Foreign concept. Another thing that this character probably can do is generate content.
What?
True.
Oh,
True.
oh god.
Ew.
Oh,
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusted, Outkast.
Oh man.
Especially if like if there's more modes.
Modes. We have those?
Well, it's in the fucking roadmap.
We have IWAC. We have IWAC.
Yo, okay. Like they could easily expand upon that. Anyways, that's a whole other can of worms. But yeah. So, the Reina verdict, like shitload of potential in marketing. Characters gonna be hype as shit watching. Fighting against, good fucking luck. Even
Oh,
if you,
God,
I feel
yeah,
like this
get-
character's either like super bad or super good. I don't think it's gonna be
Like-
an in between.
I feel like there can be an in between because like half the time with fighting games is like it's a lot of mind games. So it's like this character just I feel like is just gonna generate fear in the other person because like especially if she's dog shit. It's like man, dude, I don't want to lose to like the actual F tier character in this game. Please God no, don't let this happen. Oh my God, why did I get 0 to death? What the fuck? I died at 80 to that special pummel. Fuck off. Like, and then it's like, and then it just snowballs.
I can't wait to watch somebody die at 0 to Lorena.
Dude, that could happen.
The
especially...
crash out's gonna be insane.
Oh my god, dude. I can already see it because like with her side special, and then like you press down, that shit spikes. And then if you don't know that it spikes, you're gonna miss the tech. Like it's gonna be great. I love seeing the Meteora be used as like a fucking stock ender.
That's so sick. This character's gonna be so fucking.
Character's gonna be
Crazy.
fun. I'm not sure if she's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we got what, 2 weeks? Is that it? Just
Oh yeah, when is
about?
the
Yeah,
release date? Is it the
roughly.
6th?
January 6th. We are taking back
Oh.
January 6th.
Oh boy.
2 weeks
Yeah.
from Tuesday. Yep, 2 weeks from Tuesday. So that'll be pretty
Yeah,
fire.
talk about interesting dates that characters release on.
When did
anyways.
Galvin come out?
October 7th.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing this shit on purpose. It was like when the
No,
like,
they're not. Dan said himself that the dates that we released the characters on Tuesdays have been cursed, but we don't want to
Oh
move
my
them.
god, dude. It reminds me like another off-topic thing. I mean, not really off-topic because it's like it's gonna relate to fighting games, and we're gonna relay it back to Evo. It reminds me in Street Fighter V. I think it was like what Rashid, the trailer for that. Guess what date they dropped? Actually, Jazz, look at look that one up.
Is it about to say 9/11?
Yes.
Oh my
That's what I thought
God.
too.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way Capcom
No
this
shame.
Shit, did this shit on purpose. That's crazy. Wait, when was Olympia released? Fidel Castro on the Twitch side of things. That's actually a very good question.
When
Like,
Olympia was April what?
Let me see.
April 8th?
April 2nd.
April 2nd. Oh yeah, because of course they can't why would they release something on Aether Studios' favorite holiday, April 1st?
I
Oh,
mean, it
true.
was on a Tuesday though.
No, April 2nd is a Wednesday.
What? Oh my god. Oh, they had a chance. They had
April
the
1st
chance.
was on a Tuesday.
All right, I'm gone.
But anyways, so fun fact, the Lorena trailer was actually supposed to be revealed during Wisely Wars, but instead it was announced during EVO alongside the fact that Rivals 2 was going to be returning as a main game.
Wow. Now that is something I actually didn't expect. I thought it would just be another like side game. So I'm
Yeah,
very
I
like
think
impressed.
a lot of people felt that way because
Yeah.
we were in an extended lineup game. But honestly, with the fact that we were mere entrance away from beating out not Tekken, Mortal Kombat
MK1.
1. The fact that we were mere entrance away from beating out Mortal Kombat 1 as an extended lineup game, I'd say Rivals 2 earned its spot on this main game lineup. Now, I don't want people to be disappointed that there's not many eyes on the game because one, it's going to be the first time that it's in the main lineup, and two, you're competing with the likes of Street Fighter 6, Tekken, Guilty Gear.
Strive.
Yeah.
And if like
And even City of the Wolves and 2XKO, I wouldn't be surprised if like 2XKO shoots up past them because everybody's been enjoying that game, right?
Yeah, which is
Yep.
like that's valid, and like to even be in Evo despite where is it? Oh man, we're gonna get fucking you already know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Alright.
despite
All right, can we not?
Oh, you don't want me to do it?
I like the characters that they did choose for like little placeholders. Like for Vampire Survivors, they have like Senko, and for Fatal Fury, they have Preacha because I like Preacha, and for Rivals 2, they have Claren. But,
They could have picked
but Ari-
They could have picked Orkane. They could have picked Olympia. They could have picked
no,
Lorena.
at this point, Claren's the protagonist. I don't blame him for just choosing her.
She
Ari's
basically is at this point.
Yeah, Ari's great. It's just they all look aesthetically pleasing in their own way.
Wow, they used fucking Kai for Strive. That's crazy. They didn't use the cover boy.
What? They didn't use Soul Bad Guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. For
Jack?
context, Soul Bad Guy was the reason why I quit Guilty Gear Strive. Of all things.
What about Jacko? Why wouldn't they just use Jacko?
Oh God.
Oh, true. Actually,
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to see
You're
Jacko
spitting?
pose.
Jacko pose.
But what do you mean you didn't want me to play the soundboard?
Oh, true. But yeah, Senko, Vampire Survivors.
all right, do it. Let it rock.
Yeah, no,
Let it
like, despite everybody having a problem with...
I mean, I get it. We're not gonna go too deep into that. You guys are allowed to have your own opinion on it. I know. Actually, Outkast, I'm gonna let you start first.
Well, I can't even go to Vegas because... So, my opinion barely even matters.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you told me. That at least it's not in Saudi.
Oh, yeah, if it's not in Saudi, it's like, okay, there's at least some control we got, I guess. Which is like, yeah, at least shit isn't gonna go down.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the whole.
That was like the whole problem I had. Like initially.
Yeah, when we originally heard,
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was like, Evo's going to.
I was like,
no,
no,
why?
no,
And
that's
then,
not gonna work.
but then later, they said it was going to be in Vegas.
It's
But
like,
now there's
okay.
like so many Evos now. There's Evo Japan. There's Evo America Vegas. There's gonna France. Yeah, you're right. And I think they are planning on doing one in Saudi. I don't think they're gonna have enough people over there. But,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, because yeah,
But-
you know,
yeah.
if you know, you know.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like
I mean,
I'm just glad we have Vegas still in Vegas.
as an option.
Yeah,
And if you
'cause-
don't, you could just go to Japan, France, or Singapore, like as an alternative.
Singapore is also a good.
Yeah.
But I will say, if it did happen in Saudi and Saudi had the biggest prize pot, it's like, bro, Saudi's gonna have to live with the fact they got their ass clapped by somebody like beating everybody up in a fursuit at video games.
True.
It's like Sonic Fox is by far like one of the most talented players like to just ever grace the
That's
stage.
why they don't have Mortal Kombat back.
Oh my god. Are you sure it's because they almost got their ass kicked by a Platfighter that was up for a year? Which, by the way,
there's a lot of shit happening with Mortal Kombat that like because I was trying to follow a bunch of shit. I'm confused by a good bit of it, but I love Mortal Kombat's lore and stuff. I know that they
Yeah.
really fucking dropped the ball with MK1.
Mhm.
Ed Boon's like, yeah, they were supposed to have a fucking movie that was going to be here this year, but then they said we're pushing it back, and Ed Boon said it's done, it's great. And then they're like, all right, 2026, but then it's like late 2026, like next year, like December
editing.
or some shit.
Oh my god, Christmas Day.
But yeah, maybe. But like, I don't know, man. I'm sad MK isn't gonna be there, but that's besides the point, you know.
So
Um,
one thing I'm gonna hold like to like my last breath about like Evo last year for Rivals, right? We literally got hoed for beating MK1 because Supernova was the next week.
yeah.
People
Yeah.
had to choose between Supernova and Evo. Bro,
Go to Evo.
we were less than 18 entrants away from
Yeah.
beating MK1.
Go to Evo.
What the fuck, bro? I'm still pissed off at that, and that would have easily boosted our chances to like getting main status the next year.
Yeah.
But somehow, by some ungodly luck, we got in.
Yeah. I
Which
think that like
fuck, dude.
any Rivals player that is competing at a serious level should go to Evo.
Like if they can, and if like
If
and
you
it
can,
doesn't
if it's
compromise your
affordable,
morals.
and if you can, because like we have it in Vegas. Thank God we have it in Vegas. If it was otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it.
Like yeah, dude. Like
Get outta here.
I would have also criticized the devs if we had to go to Saudi for fucking Rivals. I would have been like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck?
So, but I say that because of how we came from the mindset of like fighting games treat us better, or fighting game events treat us better than Smashy Bros. And
That's
I
the running
want the
theme.
community. I want the community to grow. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
And also, you're not guaranteed to come back next year, so this
Yeah,
could
this-
be your last chance. So you might
Main
as well go
stage,
now.
Main stage, we got to show up, show out. If
Pump
y'all
up and
see
show out.
Supernova happening a week after it again, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Fuck
god! No, if
that.
I see Supernova and having Rivals in general,
I'm
and
doing-
the devs decide to go and get their asses fucked by them again, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna crash out.
Don't-
if you
don't
think I
go.
crashed out today, nah, bro. The
Yeah.
no, it'd be legendary. I'd be speed running my way out of getting out of the creator program.
Yeah, we don't even get a fucking
Top 8.
participation in the fucking award show. For fuck's
Nope.
sake.
We didn't even get top 8. We got compromised
We
top
didn't get
6.
top 8? Exactly.
Hell,
So
they
like,
don't even treat Smashy Bros all that great either. Fucking Melee doubles was Thursday. I'm not even a fan of doubles, and I think that's bullshit.
yeah. So like, just be like, oh well, you know, I like Platfight. Well, yeah, just go to Evo. It's just gonna be better for the scene overall.
It's like not even just that either. It's like you might find a fighting game you enjoy because these people want more people to play their fucking game.
Yeah. And all the TOs were like super organized and accommodating for players. Not top player privilege type shit, but from people that we spoke to last time when Evo happened, they were saying that it was fucking great.
Had a
So,
great time.
you know.
It's like that shit looked like a movie. Like
It was great.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I get.
Yeah, just show up, show out, do your thing, and just make it a good experience for everybody. Play some fighting games. Experience other fighting games as well. You never know what you might find.
Plus, you might be able to meet a dev.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
The three or four of them went, and they
Yep.
held a panel.
Stop glazing Evo's nuts.
All right. Then how about this? How about fucking Supernova, Riptide, and
I
do
I
better.
will say this. I understand like the people that also have the Sonic Fox mentality of like, oh, we need to actually show up and show out and make a statement. I also understand that the current state of things in the US is no better than the way things are in Saudi. So I don't know. I just have a lot of like mixed feelings about that.
Yeah.
I talked to Tekk about it already, so I'm not gonna elaborate on it again. But I will say that this is the best way for rivals to be able to have a shot at increasing its player base again. And we're once again playing well, shit, we better, fingers crossed, we better hope that the devs have a product that is Evo ready again. So now we're back on that race against the clock. We got until like June.
It was like
Yep.
late June,
Yeah, like
Yeah, they're
the
running
last
it in
week of
June.
June.
which is
And
like
that was
some
another
lines.
thing that people were questioning because they were like, why the fuck is it in June? It's always in July and August. Apparently, for the past decade, it's been in July and August.
It's like very late June, so it's like, yeah, I get it, but it's like it's around this. It's like you could just say it's like around the same time ish.
It's basically close to July.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, unless it's like, okay, whatever. Doesn't, yeah, we're in agreement on that. I will say though, like with it's looking like brackets are lining up for the next season already, because like I think I remember Battle of BC is like in early June, so that's one.
Yeah.
And then next is like fucking Evo. Wow, they're already it's already balancing out into like East and West split, like perfect split. Holy shit! Wow, that's crazy. And then I think
what
Gommel
else?
is like somewhere in like August.
Oh Lord. Gommel's another
Wait, no
another
shot.
story
Hold
for
on.
another time,
Evo
to keep
dates.
things short about Gommel, whoever's in charge of Rivals, if Rivals is revealed
26,
on there, whoever's in charge of Rivals for Gommel, it needs to be somebody from the
Jesus
community.
fucking Christ. Alright, so yeah, here's some news that we didn't anticipate. Yeah, Gommel is like July 31st or August 2nd, so it's not bad. So that's at least something. And then, yeah, Evo is June 26th to June 28th. So, okay. We're fine. That's...
I think the thing that you were talking about earlier, Jazz, I do think it is important to kind of highlight that, like, Evo is, like, at least getting the game to main stage
Is a feat.
is a significant, like, boost to the player base if done correctly.
Yeah.
And all of this could go to the wayside if, like you said before, there's more stuff to do in the game, and it depends on how much they release. Because, for example, let's just say that the game over these past couple of months, maybe they release like 1 or 2 new modes, and then we get to Evo. That's not really going to captivate a lot of the players to stick with the game. And I think that's the issue right now, is that we not only need more players, but we also need more players to stick around. And if we just get more players, then it doesn't matter if we get them, if they don't even stick around to continue playing the game, especially since it's a live service game. So we have to make this boost in numbers actually count before we reach the Evo date, before more people start to pick up and play the game again.
Right, like we got fucking Jaywong to buy our game because of Lorena
literally
alone.
because of Lorena. Like, for everybody getting pissed off at the grappler being in the game. Oh, it's like, oh, and it's another heavyweight, even though Lorena is going to be the same weight as Arcane. Then I don't know, make your character archetype more marketable, I guess. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. I think Jaywong would be a demon in this game, even...
Yeah, like,
even
imagine
as
if
Ankh.
we were just able to keep Jaywong alone. That's gonna bring in so many more people
It's gonna pique
from the trad
interest.
fighter space. But we need, the devs need to make sure they do it right.
And it's not just characters, because you can have really cool characters in a fighting game, but because there's not enough to do, people will leave. Especially since they're so hardcore on pushing this game to be super competitive. If a lot of the core audience doesn't really mess with the competitive side, they don't have anywhere else to go. So that's why I heavily emphasize so much on having more stuff to do, because the nature of competitive games, it's tough to really play it for a long sitting unless you're really into it. It's not a, right now, Rivals 2, I feel like just isn't a game where like you could pull all your buddies together and have a good time just messing around. I mean, you could, but not for long though, compared to something like Smash, which has like a ton of like casual modes and a ton of
Yeah.
settings to kind of play how you want to play. Right now, Rivals 2 isn't at that state where they can drop the ball again.
Yeah, I agree. We do need more shit that
Oh, 100%.
so people can have more shit to play, because like I went and pulled up like the roadmap and everything, and like we have all the events are done, advanced tutorials are out, thank god advanced tutorials are out, crew battle mode exists.
By the way, did you do that?
Not yet, I'm ugly. But like Steam Workshop custom characters and like item mode coming out, we definitely need items. And this isn't me just being fucking memey because I love items. Like I know I'm always meming because I
No,
love
I'll
items.
meme on you
But-
for buddies.
But like items and ether stages,
We
need to
definitely need
come-
more stages.
We need that sooner rather than later. And the only reason I say this is because if Evo, we get the trailer for items coming out and custom stages coming out, and then it comes out and these people are playing and the game has constant crashes, then that's going to be a terrible look. But if we get it pre-June and there's items and we can fix all these bugs that were inevitably going to happen, then people will be like, oh, hey, yeah, they got all these stupid, silly fucking items. They got food and bombs and fucking like helicopter wings and shit like that. Like that way, so like people can jump in and they can have fun and they can have ether stages and all that other stuff. Because like if it's just gonna be like a shit ton of crashes
That like
all the
like
time,
Ion,
that's gonna turn a lot of people off.
like Ion and Platfight.
Yeah, it's like
That's
so.
GG's.
Just as a little like side note, you just asked me if I did the advanced tutorial stuff. I didn't finish the intermediate tutorial stuff. And when I started, I was like, why the fuck did I do this? And I went and finished it and I did it. And then I remembered why when I jumped in. So the grabs that you used to do, when you used to grab and you throw, Zetterburn would explode forever.
Right, I remember that.
And he would just like randomly explode. I don't even know what caused it, but it was just throwing him in general. So they finally fixed that, which is great. But that's just my 2 cents. Like I want there to be like the most, even though like I get frustrated with this game, I talk shit about this game a lot, but like I still want more eyes to be on this game. I want, if we're getting something as amazing as Evo, a second year, holy shit, a second year, that's crazy. And we're on the main stage, that's even fucking crazier. Then like we need something that's gonna just fucking wow the shit out of people. I mean, we could have
the
the
game
item
to work.
Yeah, we
the
need the game to work.
optimization,
We need the game to fucking work.
dude.
Oh my god.
We could have the items and stages like revealed there, but then I'm just like,
Ah,
I
man,
don't know.
you were gambling. You were gambling with no loaded dice, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, like that's terrible because like there's gonna be crashes and shit. But then maybe they can have maybe they reveal a new character and like some crazy ass legendary skin that's like.
That's probably what they're gonna reveal. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Because like they already revealed the Reina here, and it's like, well, all right, so what is that? That's gonna be third character reveal. We're gonna have a character in between. I think, if I'm mathing it correctly, because we had Edalus.
Yeah, that's like the bare minimum. It should be new character reveal, skin reveal, and like the next event. That's like the bare minimum.
That's probably what's gonna happen at Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I remember we had Edalus, then Olympia coming out before Evo. So we're gonna have a character before Evo. Because they're sticking with 4 characters a year. When I'm like, man, all right, well after this year, holy shit, dude, please stick to 2 characters per year.
Yeah.
Like
I would
don't
be
really
fine
need
if it's like even one character per year at this point. Like you guys have a lot more stuff to focus on than pushing out more characters.
Like, God.
They need to work on content. and optimization, mainly optimization too. Because I don't know why, but since launch, each month it's just been getting worse. I have a 4060. I don't know why it's getting worse.
You can't even really blame Unreal Engine 5 for that issue at that point. That's crazy. I feel it too, because like even like trying to play in East Coast servers, I'm like, bro, this shit's impossible, and this shit was possible 4 patches ago.
So I don't know what they're cooking up over there, but we gotta make sure that
Put it
shit
back
is
in
not.
the kitchen.
Yeah, we gotta do it
It's
before
raw!
Evo, hopefully.
Yes.
No, you burnt it. You
Yeah.
burnt it. What else was I gonna say? Cause like, yeah, dude, fuck.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Oh my goodness.
Cause like I agree. Me as a competitive player, even I could fucking see the writing on the wall there. It's like,
Yeah.
like, and you know, if Rivals 2 does get popular, you know, off chance, people are gonna check out the first one.
True.
What?
What?
That's
I'm
how
not
this
saying they gotta optimize the game to play on a TI-84, but we gotta make it work somehow, guys. We gotta do something.
You gotta at least make it work on like a 20 something, like on a like 2080 or something.
2070, because that's what I have.
Yeah. Like without or just integrate potato mod.
I look.
Oh, they should do that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At this point.
Into the game. I feel like, I don't know, man. I would just ask the people that made it and just be like, yeah, can we just like use this and then just like integrate it in the game?
At this point, just
Like,
they
dude,
should do that.
They really
There's a
should.
lot of brilliant modders out there.
And dude, if you optimize the game, do you know how many people own a Steam Deck that would actually play it on the Steam Deck? I know my boy Beast is struggling because I saw his video and the gameplay he showed. Dude, the stages were like pitch black. Just because that's how he has to play the game to get it to work. And I'm like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah. Speaking of which, shout out to Homeboy. He made a video with Skeptic.
True.
Ooh, baby, check that out.
Check that shit out, bro.
Made a little wish list.
Yeah.
I started it, but I gotta finish it.
I had to watch it twice. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on my own, like straight up. Of like, yeah, you know what? There's some things that I want, and there's a lot of things I agree with here. So it's gonna be great. I love it.
Inspiring content. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing I hope for this fucking game. By the time 2026 rolls around, guys.
Yep.
People making content.
Jay Wong trolling people with Lorena. Clip dump.
Oh my god, yo, could you imagine? He's like, man, this character sucks, and then he picks up Crag.
Oh my god.
That would be kind of funny.
That would be no, because like I think it's either Crag or Absa or like whoever the lamest character can be at that point post patch. Like
Dude, I feel like Crag would actually fit him so well though.
like he would like the way I play Crag, I feel like he would crank it to 10. Like if he had if he had the same muscle memory as me.
And before, they start trolling Jay Wong with Rano infinite jab and constantly parrying it.
Oh my god! Wait, I can see him picking up Rano. Hold on, wait, you're cooking.
No, yeah, but he's because then that'll just have the pair.
Oh wait, yeah, wait, hold on, wait. Oh my god, yo.
Either power shielded or parry it.
Yeah, wait. He power shield the fucking Dorado jab.
You're so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, oh come on, man. Even in this game.
Yep.
Or no, they get the like in I think it was Olympia's trailer where he had the bunny fucking character, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then it's like you just power shield all of their jabs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, in this episode, are we talking about Wisely Wars or that's the next one?
Oh yeah.
No,
Well,
we're gonna be talking about Wisely Wars in episode 20 because we want to give Wisely a chance to kind of ruminate on how the event went, share his thoughts on how it went. Let the participants of Wisely Wars share their thoughts on how the event went before we comment on it.
Yeah, but I will say, spoiler, there's like one thing I'm disappointed with, and if you guys were here earlier in the stream, and keep in mind we do this live, you'll know what I mean. So stay tuned for that. Anyways,
apparently I saw the reason why.
I don't care what the
this person.
I don't care
We didn't
what
see
the
this person.
reason is.
I know you don't care, but I'm just saying, and
Fuck
I'll
this
share
dude.
what it is once we're done. But
Wait, yeah, you gotta tell me later. After
Yeah,
the
tell me later.
episode, yeah.
But anyways, Jazz, you had a special announcement because I think that just wraps it up with the Evo thing and Lorena.
Ooh.
yeah,
We
I
somehow-
did.
We somehow went under, like what I anticipated.
Let's go. Let's go.
I do indeed have a surprise for everybody. So allow me to close this out.
So far, this thing's only an hour and 47. If Jazz takes out all the fluff,
Dude, I
Yeah,
swear
so
I thought it
I'm-
would be 2 hours.
I thought so too.
Because
I genuinely
I thought the Platfight rant was gonna go on for like
an hour 20.
at least an hour 15 or 20, yeah. But
Anyways.
no, surprisingly we went under.
We can bitch about it more.
No.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
You're
no,
trolling. You're actually
no,
trolling.
you're gonna make Jazz and me crash out again. Because I there's a lot more I could have said. I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah. All right. So I just made this public on my YouTube channel. This has been sitting and unlisted for about 2 weeks, but I am proud to introduce a prototype that I was working on for my fan engagement project that is meant to be a worldwide statistics database for not just Rivals 2, but also Rivals 1. Because the number one important thing that is to have in any fighting game is a reliable source of information for everybody to be able to follow. And so I'm proud to introduce the prototype for a website that I would like to get into building, later in my life, Wiki of Aether. So, what is Wiki of Aether? Think Liquipedia. Think Liquipedia, right? It's like if you took Liquipedia and Smasher's app and combine it into one thing. And for the people that also know this, at least for the Rivals 1 side of things, Rivals Esports was a website that both Cheesy Potato and Penguin worked on, where it kept track of like Rivals tournaments, player stats, and all of that. And so that's why Julie's site and Julie's site also takes a bit of inspiration from this, at least for the Rivals 1 aspect of it, because that's most likely going to have everything that I need for Rivals 1 when I do go to actually building this website from HTML. But I will go ahead and drop the full video in chat. I will hit YouTube chat in a second as well. But allow me to go through a live demonstration of how I ideally would like Wiki of Aether to work. Allow me to go. Nobody heard that. For the people in the YouTubes, drop that in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, this is roughly what the homepage is gonna look like. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. You'll be able to go to the worldwide PRs page by either hitting this button or this button. There's a players page. You can search players from both games, not just Rivals 2. And you can also find events from around the world. So, starting with the worldwide PRs page. So, how I want this to work, you're pretty much going to be able to find power rankings from any region. Kind of takes a bit more inspiration from Smasher's app, where Smasher's app has stuff divided up into like states or provinces if it's Canada, or as well as just general countries, certain areas within said country, or certain areas within said areas or cities in said state, province, etc. And how you're going to be able to do that is there's going to be this giant world map on this page. It's not interactable in this demo, but I want to be able to do with this map is that you hover over any country that has any sort of like data on, power rankings that they may have there, and it'll just take you to it, right? No need to search for it, you can just click and go. But in the case of, the US and Canada, where there's states and provinces, the idea is to be able to zoom in on either the US or Canada, and then click on, the state or province that has information on that, and exactly what a power ranking page look like. As of right now, these are like the examples that I use for the recent power rankings. At the time I was putting this together, the most recent ones that I had saw was Pittsburgh Rivals, British Columbia, and Tri-State, or rather New Jersey and New York. So the one that I put together in this version was Pittsburgh, because the professor I had from this class is from Pittsburgh, so why not? Also had the easiest thing to do. So you go onto a power rankings page, it'll look pretty much like this. It'll give you the region, it'll give you the actual location of the region, the country flag that it's in. I may do state flags, I may not. State/province flags, we'll see. Pretty straightforward. Tells you if it's H1, this is like half one because Pittsburgh has their stuff in halves. So if it's in quarters, it'll say Q1, 2, 3, 4, etc. The year.
That's crazy if they do it in quarters. Jesus.
No, there's a lot of people usually do it in quarters.
We did ours in quarters in Louisiana, so
Yeah, a lot of regions usually do it in quarters anyway instead of like halves. But yeah, gives you the PR period, number of people on here. These arrows, they do not work right now in this prototype because it's just a prototype. But if there is more than one power ranking period for a specific region, you'll be able to carousel through those by hitting these back and forth arrows. If it's grayed out like this, you can't go back. If it's you see this color, you're able to go to the next page. You'll see an example of how that will look later. But way these pages will be formed is that you get everybody that's ranked on there, honorable mentions at the bottom as well. Each of these player profiles will be clickable, and it will take you to them.
Damn.
Right.
Okay, that looks nice. I like that.
Yeah. So now next thing, the players page. I had to zoom this out a bit so you can see how the carouseling feature will work for pretty much everything that's going to be on Wiki of Aether. But players page, the idea that I had here was to be able to filter by simply carouseling between either Rivals 2 or Rivals 1. And then searching. This search function doesn't work yet. Again, prototype. But I just decided to use Outkast as an example for both of them. So before I hit submit on here, there will be like 2 featured players. Probably either players that have won a major recently, or 2, have just been performing well within a certain period of time. Like
you're gonna
the
have
past
to put
month.
Beastly. You're gonna have to put Beastly on there.
Yeah. Keep in mind, when I did this, when I was starting to work on this, heat wave import had not happened yet.
Yeah, so you just had Riptide. So, yeah, Ion. That makes sense.
So now, ideally, what you'll see for either of these pages, for if it's Rivals 2 or Rivals 1, you hit submit. Takes you to a player page. Has the country, gamer tag, area they're from. It will have their socials on here, so you'll be able to click
even
on
their
their socials.
socials? Okay.
It, so say hello, everybody.
Oh my god. Yo, ads, yos?
It actually
fucking
works. Oh my.
Subway ad.
It adds. Oh my god.
Wait, don't click on the Twitter because there could be wrestling spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna click on it, but yeah, YouTube also working as well. It'll have the win rate listed here. Characters and stages, for the sake of time that I had on this, I had to simplify what I wanted to do, but it was gonna be again kind of in a similar vein to how Smashers App has stuff set up, where you can have like the main characters like the highest, and then you have like the secondaries. Percentages, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna work those into there yet. I'm just gonna have to figure that out when I go to the actual designing phase of this and rework stuff accordingly. Because I know the player pages are gonna need a bit of tweaking. Stages I originally was gonna have like the favorite or most picked stage on the left with like the percentage, and then with the triangle, there's be the least picked or worst stage that a person was on. I just decided to simplify it to, player's favorite stage for this. Again, power rankings, if they're on more than one, it'll go back and forth.
Yo, boo that
Tournaments,
Tournament
it'll
X.
show you. What I want to do for a player's page is that I want it to either show you the next tournament that they're going to or the two most recent tournaments that they are going to, right? So again, at the time I put this together, Platfight hadn't happened yet, and if it's an online tournament, it's obviously going to be indicated by the symbol. Offline tournaments aren't going to have anything. So, in this case, at this time, Platfight did not happen yet. Slipstream Showdown was the last thing that Outkast had went to at that time, and this was an oversight on my end. I think that if a player is from Rivals 1 and they have, stats in Rivals 2 as well as Rivals 1, instead of going back and having to search them up, there'll probably be like a bit of a scroll thing here, where you can swap between Rivals 2 and Rivals 1. But again, that's going to be something I have to figure out how I'm going to rework and make work. But Rivals 1, real quickly, same idea. Just decided to throw SBS on here after his performance at Heatwave, and I just picked a random... Actually, no, I didn't pick a random EU player that was on the Season 8 Power Rankings. I picked a EU player that was also from Belgium, just to save time, because trying to find country flags on Figma was a bit of a pain. But yeah, same idea for the Rivals Aether page. Win rate, characters. Now, I will say that the stuff that's on Julie's website is outdated. There's definitely some people that are on there that are still playing to this date, so win rates are going to be very skewed. The last thing that was put on there was Hitfall 1, so that shows you how much data is missing and how far back I'm going to need to go when I go look for Rivals 1 stuff. That's why I had asked Outkast one day, hey, what do you think your win rate in Rivals 1 is? Because it was, I want to say, like 50 something, and it either went up or down, like maybe 4-ish%, I want to say. That is my guesstimate. So this win rate is probably not accurate, but I think it is the closest thing that I could get to Outkast specifically. PRs again gonna be on here. Tournaments either too recent or upcoming and recent. So last but not least, we have the events tab. Same idea. You get to search from around the world. I didn't put a carousel on here for just example purposes, but you guys get the idea of how filtering is gonna work between both games. So before we hit submit on this event search again, you'll see the upcoming events. If it's offline, it will have the location. If it's online, it will have that symbol again. Then once again, you'll also have the recent winners of some of the events on there. Just a showcase, Hey, who won what? Instead of having to look up who won what, you can just immediately see on this page who won what. That was a mouthful. But yeah. Event searching. Again, gives you country, gives you bracket type, gives you the location, date, number of attendees. If you see that this is hyperlinked at the top, if you see that the name of an event is hyperlinked at the top, it will have the bracket linked to it. So you can immediately go to it without having to, scroll or try to look it up on the internet. And the reason why I did that is just to make it easier to, look at the full bracket if you don't want to go through this entire thing, perchance. But, other than that, it'll have, the precise location of where an event was. Let me tell you, it was a pain in the ass just to try and find a shape of the state of Washington. It was annoying. Same thing with the world map. It was just hard to try and find a vectorized version of it. But I digress. the way that these pages are going to be chunked up for the events is that it'll be divided into, like top 8, top 8. After that you'll have your like top 16 people, you have your top 32 people, etc., all the way until it reaches the end of the entrant count. But other than that, that is the Wiki of Aether prototype. This is going to be a very, very difficult project to do for somebody who knows HTML but isn't that heavy into it. I was going to take a lot of web developers from the community to get this done. So I will say this, if you do want to help me out with this, please let me know. This isn't something that I'm going to be working on immediately. This is something that I need like a moment first to just kind of organize and figure some design choices out before I start working on it. And I don't want to like work on this completely through college, my last 3 months of college, or immediately after it. I need a bit, but if you do want to help me out with this, please let me know. Some of these functions that I put into this prototype and I want to be in the actual version, probably going to be way out of my expertise of what I know from coding in HTML and cascading style sheet. But that is the Wiki of Aether. And you know what's funny about me putting this prototype together is that I saw Wisely on Twitter like responding, like saying, "Hey, do we have like anything in this community that people can keep up with?" And the best thing that was given to him was Smasher's app. Because I know there was a new person that was like, "Hey, I want to follow Rivals too, but there's like no like Wikipedia and all that. So how am I supposed to follow this?" I hope that in the future this becomes the solution to that problem.
I really hope it does too, because then that would just mean you're just goated by default.
True.
Yeah, I'm not even
So yeah, if you guys have any questions about Wiki of Aether, please ask me. I'm more than willing to answer some questions about that as well. And I think we've also reached the point of the podcast where we can just open the floor for questions in general. So, what's up, chat?
It's if people are not watching Wisely Wars right now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Which, like...
Who's
Oh, is this the
even
last day?
who's even in the finals right now?
I don't even know. The one person
I'm-
that I thought was gonna stream did not stream at all, and I don't fucking care what the reason is, because
Oh.
my god, dude, I thought the requirement was you gotta stream.
Oh, it is the final day. You're right.
So
I
feel
still
like
see B-Bats' team all together, so I'm wondering if they're still in.
I feel
it's
like
B-Bats and Cake. right
It's
now.
B-Bats and Cake's
Oh
team.
wait,
Got
does
it.
that mean Stango lost?
Yeah, hey, they got their wish. They said anyone but Stango, they got their wish.
Okay, cool. Because like, wow. But man, I feel like that one person was a wasted slot. I'm just gonna throw that out there for next week's pod. That's spoiler. Yeah. So, if anybody's still in here, does anybody have any questions? I know Goofed usually comes in with some wild ones.
Oh, I just checked. I saw.
Oh man, dude.
All right, I got my question that I said that I had for today's podcast for everybody. For anybody that eats Pop-Tarts, do you like to eat your Pop-Tarts hot, cold, or just neutral?
Dude,
Uh-oh.
Who eats them cold? That's a
hold on.
Hey, I like eating them cold.
Hold on. You
God.
can't.
You're
You can't.
disgusting.
All right. Listen. This shit goes crazy. So,
No, we're not.
dude,
Come on,
there's
what are
levels.
you doing
There's
now?
levels to it. There's levels to
I-
it. Bro. There's levels to it. I promise.
Okay.
I promise. So, originally, I just ate Pop Tarts just out the box. I was just like, "Fuck it, we eat them out the box."
That's what I do.
And then when I went to Florida, back in October when I took my vacation, my girl's uncle was like, "I haven't had a Pop-Tart in legit 20 fucking years." And I was like,
Jesus.
"I'm glad I bought him, bro. I'm glad I bought him. That's my homie." So he was like, "Let me go put him in the toaster." I was like, "The toaster?" Just open them up. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I just fucking eat them. And he was like, put them in the toaster. Trust. We just got done eating dinner and we ate so much junk food. He's like, diets don't count on vacation. He said, damn, could you imagine we just get a big ass scoop of ice cream and plop that shit right on that fucking. I was like, damn, so I still haven't tried that yet. But after that day, I eat all my Pop-Tarts from the toaster with a nice tall cup of fucking milk. Now, cold could also go crazy because
Cold is amazing.
I'm gonna have to put one in the fridge tonight. Will you do a frozen, or do you do it like just in the fridge?
I just throw it in the fridge. I don't mind doing it frozen though.
Okay, so
Like
the white fudge Oreos, my dad's obsessed with them. He loves them. Legit, I'm not shitting you when I say this. One year we got him 20 boxes.
Jesus Christ.
There's 12 cookies per box. And he was like, "Oh, good. This will last me a couple months."
You're giving this man like
So,
diabetes.
No. So he kept them. He kept them till fucking June.
Oh.
His birthday's in December, so he just fucking made them last. But because they only come once a year. But he always puts his cookies in the fridge, and that's always been like his thing. And like I'll put some cookies in the fridge. You know, I like them. Like, yeah, you know, I'll probably get that from my dad. But the white fudge Oreos in the fridge, oh my god. So like that's how I'm like relating that with Jazz's preference in Pop-Tarts. Now, y'all are just like, I just fucking eat them, idiots. But like,
I feel like
I cannot relate.
I feel like I'm getting outclassed and like just try being a fucking Pop-Tart connoisseur or like fucking.
Bro, hold on. There's another level. This shit
I
sounds,
do not like where this is going. I just hear my arteries exploding.
This shit is
Oh, God.
the
Even
most
the cold is
unhinged
kind
one.
of fire. Can't lie. Fidel Castro says, "Yo,
This
Fidel,
one-
do you have a question for the pod for the people?"
This one's gonna make y'all feel like, what the fuck? We got to kick this guy
Tech-
off the podcast.
Tech, I swear to God, if it's fried Pop Tarts,
No, it's not. It's worse.
okay. It's worse. I hate
Hold
this
on.
conversation right now.
but listen, Miles said that he legit fried everything as a scout, and I hate him.
All
I
right.
hate him for that.
I'm trying
he
to find the
fried
exact
Pop-Tarts. He
Pop-Tarts.
fried
mean,
fucking ice cream.
I can't like fucking
Okay. I
sold
found
Miles
it.
for
The specifically the chocolate frosted fudge Pop-Tarts
that. Okay.
with lemonade.
With
It hits.
It's
You
lemonade.
dip it in the lemonade, or you like
No,
down
you eat it and you drink it. You eat it and then you drink the lemonade. It hits. It's weird. Now the way I, God damn it, the way I did this crazy monstrosity. All right. I have to explain it to Outkast as well. I have to explain it. The way this crazy monstrosity happened, right, was me and my girl went to her old friend's house, and her and her brother were there. And he's like, "Yo, I got Pop-Tarts." I was like, "All right, sick, Logan. Let's get some Pop-Tarts, bro." And I was like, "What you got to drink?" Only lemonade.
Oh my god.
That or faucet water. And I was like,
You know what? I'm taking the lemonade. Fuck it.
I'm gonna just take the lemonade, bro. It's cold.
Sure.
The faucet water's like not cold. It's cold, but it ain't like the ice maker didn't work. They were, you know what I'm saying?
I can't
So,
trust. I can't trust
So-
faucet water. And where were you at?
I'm in Louisiana.
So,
But I grew up
Yeah.
on faucet water when I was younger, and I'm just like, there's something in that water because everybody I went to grade school with, we all look the same. We're just like, our face is the exact fucking same, except like you got facial hair or you're taller, and that's it. But anyway, I had it, and I was like, why does this taste not bad? Like, it put the tart in Pop-Tart, like unironically. And then now, like, if I ever have fudge Pop-Tarts again, I gotta have it with lemonade. It just hits. Trust me.
I hate
Try it once.
You're
Try it once.
Making me mildly
You're
curious.
AI, bro. You're not real. You're not human.
Try it once. I've tried almost every weird flavor of Pop-Tart. There hasn't been one I've skipped over. But every time I see it, like I get so pissed off if I go to Walmart, there's a new flavor and it only comes in 16. I'm like, dude, give me the 8. Just give me the 8 because I can at least get rid of 4 of these and send them to people. Like, but fucking 16's a lot. That's crazy.
All right.
But yeah, there's a lot of crazy flavors of Pop Tarts out there.
I feel like just me and Skeptic. I mean, I could eat them cold, because it's like, sometimes I might not have time to fucking eat fucking toast one.
If we ever get to all go to a tournament together, we're gonna go to the store. We're gonna buy some.
I'm not
we're,
eating
we're,
them.
We're gonna buy some. We're gonna buy some regular food, but then the rule is you got to buy something fucking weird, like steak flavored chips. We had steak flavored chips back when Walmart used to be 24 hours a day, and I was like, all right, because it's like 5 or 6 of us.
We're getting store bought balut then.
Yep, we go to Walmart.
You crazy?
And we each had to buy one weird item, and I was like, all right, who's buying the fucking steak flavored chips? And I don't remember if it was me or whatever. And we tried it, and I was like, these aren't that bad. Though I think the best like random flavored chips that I've ever had is the habanero pepper flavored chips. Those were actually fire.
See, that's not that random.
Yeah, but it's like not like oh, you have
chips,
barbecue?
That sounds random.
Yeah,
that does.
Dude,
I've never heard of ketchup chips before.
I like how Skeptic knew what the fuck item I was talking about. By the way, when he caught what I said. Right,
bro, I seen that shit on. It does not look good, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's just not it.
Yo, come on.
Here, I'm putting. I said
store bought balut. If you guys know what balut is.
What the fuck is balut?
You
know what luncheon meat is?
Luncheon.
Luncheon. How do you spell this?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you spell
it's
balut?
Just B-A...
Isn't it B-A-L-U-T?
Yeah, B-A-L-U-T, yeah.
What the Hey, yo, no. Ew!
Yeah, it's like a embryo type of...
Duck
like
embryo.
Is it embryo? Yeah.
It's
bro,
duck.
We're gonna eat 100-year-old egg next. Like,
Hey,
I'm talking about just like weird shit that could like pop off, not like we're gonna go eat cow
Hey,
shit.
man, that shit pops off in the Philippines, bro.
All right, real quick, final question from Fidel.
I mean,
what are you guys most excited for in Rivals 2? This is actually something we're gonna cover a bit more in episode 20. But give them your
sneak peek?
TLDR.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you watch the other video that Jazz linked, where Skeptic and Beast MD, a long-time viewer here, and also the homie, where they just talk about what they want for 2026. So yeah, there's.
We can go one by one.
No, but I feel like that was like, what was like your like actual like wish for?
Damn it, you caught me. I was gonna say Rivals 3. Fine, all right.
Fuck you. You know they're not gonna get rid of fucking ledges and fucking shields at this point.
Okay, fine, all right. I think my final wish, honestly, was just like, it's not really like anything specific about the game. It's just more so like the direction. I just hope they stop pivoting towards like hardcore towards the competitive side, and ultimately they do more. They make the game more fun to just jump in and play. Because right now I can't really sit here and be like, oh yeah, I can just bring, little Timmy and Big Joe to play with me and they'll all have a good time. It's like, oh dude, it's just like, what do I do here? Why is everyone moving so fast? How are they not, I'm hitting them, but they're not going anywhere. Like there's so much like frustration within the game that like, it's so easy to put the game down than to pick it back up. And that's like my main problem right now. So my final wish is just, I hope the devs see where the game is heading and they take a little bit. You have to sacrifice something to gain something. You can't just have your cake and eat that too. Like you have to sacrifice a bit of your vision to prolong the longevity of the game. But that's my hot take though.
All right.
No. But yes. But yes.
All right, Jazz,
Actually.
you next.
Me, what am I most excited for? Probably also custom colors, I'll be honest. I've gone on record constantly saying that, oh, I want the game to be optimized. I want more content as well. What type of specific content I want, I'm not entirely sure yet. I got to give that some thought, but I really want custom colors back. I know it's probably going to be on the lower end of things. Looking forward on the roadmap for 2026 and beyond. But the thing that got me into Rivals 1 a lot more was the fact that I could just make a shit ton of custom colors, post them in the Rivals color vault, which shout out to the color vault. I miss y'all. Y'all are probably amazing people, even though I know you all are crazy. But I just love making skins, getting feedback from people in Color Vault and posting them there. And there have been times where I've seen some of the skins I made being used by other players, and I would like to be able to do that again in Rivals 2. So who knows? Maybe one day. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Maybe one day, when we do get custom colors, I'll be able to go ham with those again. But that's pretty much my wish.
All right, Tekk, you next.
Buddies.
Okay,
But
I'm ending it off.
Yeah, we can call it a
No,
day.
no,
here.
no, 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 no. But items.
Okay.
I want
We're
items.
We're on the same page.
I want items because I want. I had a clip from Dan, and he hard confirmed that we are gonna have Z drops. We are gonna have glide tossing. And he answered. He was like, "Tekk, come on, it's me. You don't think I'm gonna put that in the game?" And I'm like, "All right."
I don't
You
know,
said it.
man. You're the
True.
same guy who put 4 fucking.
I mean, true.
Oh, true,
But-
actually.
But like glide tossing gonna go crazy. Z drops gonna go crazy. That'll be sick. Maybe then we can break shields because they're too fucking strong. But whatever.
just get the fucking ultimate Rob combo, where it's like
Yes,
you just like.
I'd love to do that. I'd love to fucking do that.
It's like you do a Crag Rock or fucking the Reina chair.
Items will be super sick, and I do like buddies because I just enjoy them. They're cute and adorable.
I
and
think with
collectible.
items, they're gonna start with like consumables first, then it's gonna be like you can grab them.
Yeah. And the other thing that I want, this isn't happening because this is too hard to implement or some shit or whatever answer I got. If they could implement like their comics into the game, because like if they had that as like it doesn't have to be like super fucking intense. It could just be you go to it and it's like a credits page, kind of like how like Rivals 1 when you were going through after you finished whatever story mode portion, you could just go and look at each image. So if they could just like do that and then it just flips to the next page, but there's no flip animation, it just goes to the next thing. You
Yeah,
can
it's,
read all
it's
the
a
fucking
gallery
comics there.
essentially.
Yeah, it's a gallery, and then like you can just buy each comic or whatever. So then we have more shit to spend, whether you buy it with coins, bucks, or whatever, or just straight up just your actual money.
It might just be your actual money because those
Yeah.
artists gotta get paid.
Yeah, and then an Iron Man game mode. That's what I'd love. An Iron Man game mode. Maybe like it'll be too intense later to where we'll have like 20, 30, 40 characters or whatever.
that would oh buddy, that would fucking suck.
But
maybe not.
but it would be like you can select up to like 6 or 10 characters or
Because
whatever.
it's already kind of intense with like the fucking Rivals 1 roster.
Yeah, and I think about it in terms of like, because I always reference it with like when Mango and Axe were doing Mango Axe Wednesdays for Iron Man challenges and they had items. Like that's the shit that I want to do. Because I think that would be one, that's content, two, that's fucking baller. So like all we need is like Aether stages, items which are coming, and then eventually if we can get an Iron Man game mode, I think that's like that.
I think
If that
stages are
happens,
first.
if that happens, I'm satisfied. That'll hold me off until Buddies and Hodon. But
You and okay, fuck it, fine, it's collectible. Sure, whatever.
yeah,
fuck
it's
it,
collectible.
but-
I've bought everything in the fucking game. I've bought everything in the game. Come on.
All right. So yeah, with me, we're kind of on the same page with items, but it's more so of like, man, maybe people actually have something to do, or just straight up Aether mode stages and like just like maybe there's like a a WarioWare fucking mode, right? Like yeah, that's like that.
Oh, like the little mini games and stuff while
Yeah.
you're fighting would be sick.
or like thou shall not shield, or some shit
Yeah.
like that,
Your
right?
shield breaks.
Like, oh yeah, or like if you do shield, your shield gets broken. It's like yeah, no, eat this punch, idiot. And then what else? What else could they do? They can have transformation stages that are just like not competitive viable at all. Even though I want a competitive transformation stage. God damn it.
Yep.
That would be
Yo, give me Poke Floats, bro.
Ah
Pokefloat.
man, I know Beast would want to crucify you, bro. I was team
Where-
Pokefloats until yesterday.
I like Team Poke Floats. I'm with Team Poke
Mhm.
Floats, but
I was-
I'm also Team Rainbow Cruise at the same time.
Oh, I love that one too.
I'm Team Temple only because like this would like you can easily expand in like on like the world of Aether.
What about is it Brinstar? Is that the one that spins around whenever the monster hits
Yeah.
you? Is that it? Yeah. What about Team Brinstar? Brinstar's cool.
Do that.
I can agree to that, yeah.
Like literally just anything to expand. Like if like yeah, these Aether mode stages can just expand on like the world of Aether.
I just
think-
want to have fun.
Like, I mean, you could do both. To like,
Oh, it would be cool
I'm
if,
thinking
like-
of efficiency tech.
Yeah.
It would be cool, like on the merchant stage, if there's like a NPC that you could like buy from, like buy like certain items while you're fighting.
God, or no,
That'd be
buy
pretty cool.
buy a
Like as you hit
power-up.
your opponent, like little coins pop out, and they can quickly go to like the NPC.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Coin battles. That'd be nice. Then you could bring Tower of Heaven back, and you could bring the little dude up at the top, and you buy the items from him. That'd be sick.
No, the Tower of Heaven one.
Dude,
that
Tower
would
of
be,
Heaven
that,
is so sick.
That would be the WarioWare stage,
Oh,
Okay,
true.
sure.
because that's why I said thou shall not shield. And it's like oh yeah,
True.
and it's like oh thou shall not use specials. And if you do,
It's a lot of aspiration that we
Yeah.
have.
and if you do, you
Mhm.
take 150%.
But what do we know? We're not devs. We're not
Yep.
coders. We're not programmers.
We're only
We're
just fans.
fans and idiots.
Anyways, that's good. I think that's a good place to stop, even though I think we're like way over now doing all that.
I-
The Pop-Tart, the fucking Pop-Tart talk.
Disgusting
I
tech.
got you.
You
I
gotta,
got
you gotta
you.
do
No,
the captcha, the Google
the-
captcha, where it's like, oh, click on the like 6 bicycles.
And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you have to
With
do
the
that
human.
shit twice, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you with the lemonade?
Dude, look at the fucking pod talk. Look at that. Look at that. Chocolate fudge. That shit looks so sick.
We gotta stop this man right
Oh,
here.
true.
He must be stopped. Anyways,
Alright.
it's gonna be it for me
Alright,
on the YouTube side.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with episode 20. Have a great
For
night,
real,
everybody.
for real this time.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, baby.
I mean,
Good.
it's, yeah.